Hello, I'm Michael, your wallpaper removal coach. Today I'd like to talk to you about something that I've seen multiple times on the internet with these YouTube sites that help us to remove wall covering. None of them talks about the dangers, the very real dangers of electricity and water involved in wallpaper removal. So in this very short tutorial, we are going to talk about 3 ways to protect yourself from danger during your wallpaper removal job. We're going to discuss how to turn off the electricity, how to test to see that your outlets and plates do not have electricity, and then finally how to cover the outlets and plates so that water does not intrude. So in your own home, you would know where your electrical breaker box or your electrical fuse box are. And oftentimes, there are things that may be in the way. So just move and open your box. Now, here's an example of a typical box. You'll see on this side there are actually numbers, and they note what each of these indicates a breaker, and the breakers control a set of individual outlets in your home. So this is an excellent example here. Let's say you're doing a master bath. So you see here number 3 is lights, bath, yet number 5 says receptacles, bedroom, and bath. It's important to know that any particular room can have more than one breaker controlling the outlets within that room. That is why the next step we are going to do is test these outlets. So let's turn off the breakers for this bathroom. That would be number 3 right here. And number 5 says receptacles in the bedroom and bath. So we would turn that off also. From here, we go to the respective outlets and switches and we test them to see if they are indeed off, because these are not always 100% accurate. I guarantee that. So this is the bathroom in question behind me. Now, of course, since we've turned off the power to that bathroom and this bedroom, we can't use this as an example. We are going to move to another area that's better lit to show you how one checks the electrical outlets. So I'm down here kneeling on a floor in a dining room, and the items you need to check to see if outlets are powered or not are few. You need a regular screwdriver, sometimes a Phillips screwdriver, depends. And you need something called an electrical circuit tester. I favor this one that's readily available at Walmart. And I'll put the information up within the body of this video. So we'll use the tester that I just showed you. It consists of a positive and a negative terminal and a little lamp at the top. So you put the positive and negative terminal into the outlet, and the little lamp glows if there is electricity coming from the outlet. Now it's important that you test the top and the bottom outlets. So you will want to test both the top and bottom outlet, because sometimes it may be an outlet that is powered by a switch, which would mean that they're independent of each other. One may be live and the other one may be unpowered. And then you may be unlucky enough to have tested the unpowered one to only find out later, at your peril, that the second outlet was in fact live. So having removed the cover, we are faced with something much like this outlet. And what we are trying to do is protect it from water intrusion. We do this with white painter's tape. So we would tear a piece of painter's tape longer than the outlet, place it halfway over the outlet like this, and carefully adhere the tape by pressing with the back of your fingernails on the tape. This is very important. This is very important because the water will go behind the tape if you do not press with the back of your fingernails on that tape. This process actually seals the tape to the wall. If you simply rub the tape with your fingertips like this, water will go down behind the tape. So we put a second piece of tape over the first one, carefully overlapping between 1/2 and 1/4 inch. And again, we adhere the sides and press with the backs of our fingernails to ensure that the tape actually seals. This process of putting one piece of tape over another piece of tape is called shiplapping. Now this is important in the next outlet that we're going to see, which is a switch plate. So a moment ago, I talked to you about shiplapping of the tape. And here is where that becomes quite important. This is a typical double wall switch, and we are going to protect this with our white painter's tape by starting at the bottom of the outlet. We're going to put a single piece of tape on the bottom, again using the back of our nail to ensure that the tape is firmly adhered to the wall surface. Now we are going to put another piece of tape over the first, lapping it about 1/4 inch, as you can see, and then again adhering the sides with our nails, followed by this third piece of tape, overlapping and carefully adhering the tape to the wall surface. In this case, we can do this, and we are good. This is called shiplapping your tape. It's an old naval term. It means to prevent water intrusion by putting one, in the olden days, board over another board so that the water runs off of them and not into them. Now, an incorrect and patently unsafe way to do this would be to start here and then follow with another piece of tape and yet another piece of tape in this manner, because water running down will hit this seam and go behind the tape into your outlets. You may not think it will, but the chance is quite high that it will run under these tape joints. So we do it the opposite way. So we've covered 3 items that involve your safety with wallpaper removal and electricity. We covered locating and turning off your breakers or your fuses. We covered testing of the switches and the outlets. And we also covered the importance of taping in a method called shiplapping so that the water runs over the tape joints and not into the tape joints. These three things are all very important for your personal safety when you're doing your own wallpaper removal job. So again, this is Michael, your wallpaper removal coach.